Good morning. Well, kind of not anymore, but welcome back. Merry Vlogmas day number three? Three. I don't know how I'm losing count already, but this whole morning, today's Monday right now, and this whole morning I've been taking it like super slow. Mondays I try to save as my second like weekend, so I typically work Saturdays like you guys saw 2 days ago. But then Sundays are my long run days plus a reset, the cold plunge, sauna, and the compression. So that takes up like most of my day. And then I try not to do any work. I do my weekly planning on Sundays, but Mondays are like my second weekend day where it's more of a productive weekend. So I have laundry going right now. I was just planning out the rest of this week and planning out some content. By the way, if you guys are wondering like, Benny, did you get a new hairstyle? I did not. This is how I wake up, and sometimes I'd be thinking that my hairstyle when I wake up, the bedhead is better than how I style it. So this whole morning I planned out my whole week because with this whole Vlogmas thing, I had to be very intentional with my time, which is very cool because I think with Vlogmas, I have to be very aware of what's going on each day. And it's gonna make me very, I guess you could say productive, but also it's gonna make me have to take my schedule seriously because if I don't get the work done in this amount of time, let's say from 2 to 4, I have this thing to do. If I don't edit at that time, then I may not be able to get the video out. So I think the cool thing with this little Vlogmas challenge is that it's gonna keep me accountable to do the things I say that I'm gonna do on my calendar because I have to take advantage of all the free spaces in my time. But I was doing that, and then I also booked a couple appointments. I have my hair appointment because if you see the hair, it's all grown out now. Unfortunately, the barber I went to, he doesn't do root touch-ups, which, you know, if you guys are girls watching this or guys that know about this, do you do a root touch-up like where I'm at now? Is that what I'm supposed to do? And if I do, does it take as long? I don't know. But my barber doesn't do root touch-ups, so now I'm going to a new salon. I've switched between so many different salons out here, but this one looks like it's a Korean hair salon that does color as like their main thing, and it looks like they do men's haircuts. So I'm praying that this is gonna be the last time I have to switch around. It's gonna be a very calm day today. I have to go grocery shopping and also go pick up some meal prep. So today is just gonna be a come with me for my Monday, I guess, reset routine. And I know not everybody can do Mondays as their second like weekend, but if you have a job that does let you, especially other nurses out there, I think making Mondays as my second weekend made the most sense because like Saturdays, sorry, the glare on the glasses is just, I can't even tell if you can see me. Because my schedule lets me do it, having Mondays as my second day off and not booking too much other than I do my meetings with my online coaching clients. So I had them all booked off here. If you see down there, this is like all for client work. I have my clients and then also I do like my chores. But Mondays typically are nice because things are open and things are like outside active. So if I had to drop off a package or something, it's nicer to do it because on weekends, everything's closed. So, you know, if you have both Saturday, Sundays as your only days off, sometimes things are just closed over the weekends. You can't get things done. So Mondays are like my productive day off from work. Oh, look who that is. Be sure to watch the first Vlogmas if you haven't seen it. Okay, real quick, I know what you're thinking. Why does Benny have a book on his toilet? So this book is called The Daily Stoic. And what I do is every morning when you know you gotta take care of business, instead of scrolling on my phone, the way this book works is every day there's a new excerpt, like one page to read. So first thing in the morning, instead of scrolling on my phone, I just breathe this. I think it's a nice way to start the day, but yeah, we keep it right here on top of the toilet.
Okay, what do you mean it goes out? Wi-Fi. What even is the cloud, bro?
I hate you. Do you wanna hang right now? On the east side, and you know I'm with the gang right now. You say, do I wanna watch? Do I know what time it is right now?
So as you can see, made it to the grocery store. Gonna try our best to stay just to the grocery list and not get detoured away. The funny thing with how I grocery shop is it is such a simple list because I use a meal prep company. Very minimal stuff here, but somehow when I get to the grocery store, I start picking up random things, and next thing you know, you spend more than you need to. So what we got is we need like deli meats, stuff to make sandwiches with, some diet soda, wine, cereal, and some tuna. I know, crazy list, but because I don't cook, these are very minimal things to kind of get you by in between meals, and then I pick up my meal prep. You know, sometimes I try to switch up the soda I drink, but they got this new one, or they got this new design. I'm gonna go with this. Did you guys know that Sierra Mist is now Starry? I had no idea. I literally just found that out like yesterday. Pepper jack cheese, some turkey. I think we get a new sauce because I've been using the same sauce for a little bit. Might try this. Gochujang mustard. I'll upload a picture, but I low-key have the best setup for what we got going on right here. It's actually fire. Magic arm plus the wireless mic, and this is how I'm doing all the shots today. I make sandwiches out of bagels, and then I also, every Sunday long run, we do bagels with peanut butter jelly. Are you guys like me? I like Raisin Bran, but these have the oatmeal clusters in them. And then we're also gonna go with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, the best cereal out there. With cereals, don't try to experiment too much. I had these ones the other day, not good. Non-fat Greek yogurt. I usually go with these ones, but I think we're gonna go with the Cool Ranch. And then lastly, the main reason why I come to grocery outlet is the wine. If you guys have a grocery outlet near you, highly, highly, highly recommend, because it's crazy. Like this bottle, right? Or guess how much that is? $5.99. Like this one's a crazy difference. I always get sketched out like, is it really worth that originally? Or are you just making up numbers? Because that's like 75% off. We're gonna go with this one. And we're also gonna go with this one. Bro, I am tempted. Those Baconator Cheez-Its are definitely tempting, but I feel like they would be a big mistake. $2.29 for this. I think we're gonna do one. Yes, please. How are you doing today? Oh. Alright, well that was a very, AC's mad loud. That was a very pleasant grocery shopping experience. That grocery store was not busy at all. And yeah, it was like super calm in there for 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I was in there for like 50 minutes. So we're kind of running behind schedule right now. I have to go pick up my meal prep, which I'm actually grabbing it from a new meal prep company. So I'm hoping they're good. And then I have calls with my clients today, like I told you guys before. Then tonight, so this is when my job gets a little bit weird. Remember how yesterday I said that sometimes I won't have jobs come in when I'm on call? But because this job, you can build up a regular clientele, I have a client who wasn't able to be seen later this week, and they wanted to be seen today. So at 7 p.m. tonight, I'm gonna head up there to see them. Kind of threw a little wrench into the whole, I don't do work on Mondays, but you know, they're a regular of mine, and I try to keep my regulars somewhat oh my gosh, my regulars somewhat happy. That way they come back, you know, that's customer service. So let's go grab our meal preps and then go about the rest of our day. So far though, very productive day. The room's all cleaned up. Now grocery shopping is done. I don't really need to plan too much content because it's just gonna be Vlogmas this whole month. But I do want to plan some like vlog concept ideas as far as like what to focus on each vlog. Like today is kind of the Monday routine. Jeez. Trying to vary it around where some are going to be a little bit more marathon focused because that's just what I'm doing right now. And then some are going to be a little bit more camera gear focused, because I know a lot of you guys, newer subscribers, I want to be able to entertain, or like there's people who came originally from the marathon prep stuff, and that's a big part of what I'm doing right now. But then there's also people who came from the How I Vlog series and everything like that. So I think I want to do a video about like how to vlog in public, like I kind of was, how to get more confident vlogging in public, or just filming in general. Think about each vlog, they're like mini episodes, and you know, if I can keep them really consistent, then you just have this 30-day span of their mini deep dives into whatever I'm interested in, along with obviously the vlogging of the holiday stuff going on. But you know, if it's just a normal day, maybe I can throw some content in there that can, you know, help you guys out. It's something I'm trying to figure out, but I think that would be cool, is not just vlogging my life, but also doing the how I vlog parts of that, like camera equipments, and just like doing mini deep dives into each one. Does that make sense? Yeah, I'm really enjoying this whole bringing the camera around. I'm not gonna lie, there are moments where I don't want to pick it up. Like just now in the grocery store, I wasn't sure if I was gonna actually like talk or vlog, and I was like, you know what, why not? Like nobody cares. And literally, like when you realize it, when I was walking through the grocery store, legit nobody cared. But I'm yapping, so let me head over there. We're 5 minutes away, grab these meal preps, and then go home and get on this first call.
Like, not only is Arby's not good, but it's Arby's. Yeah. Like, are you going to Arby's? I haven't in a while, but I've been up for 3 days thinking what I did to keep you 100%. And like the shrimp were like,
bro, I don't know if you guys just saw that. It was doing the autopilot perfectly fine. It didn't see that there was a speed bump and legit ran through that speed bump. Elon, if you're watching this video ever, your car cannot detect speed bumps. That could be a problem. Just saying. Just here to pick up a meal. Benny. Yeah, something I really liked was you guys have a lot of variety compared to like the other one I was using. They only had 5 or 6 different per week. Thank you so much. Let me show you what one of the best things to look at is. Boom, a fully stocked fridge. Nothing brings me more peace than just having a fully stocked fridge and the place is clean. If you're wondering what meal preps I got, so like I said, this place is new for me and it's pretty cool. They're pretty affordable, I would say. I got 3 of these, like they're called shareables. Essentially, they're 4 servings of just protein. So this is the roasted chimichurri chicken, 210 calories, 18 grams of protein per serving. There's 4 of them in here, so I can just like microwave this whole thing and eat it with like a packet of rice or something. Pollo asada, same thing. The shareables. Then I also got the birria beef. And then for meals, bro, so what actually happened was after I picked up my meal, I came back and I realized they forgot to give me these 2. And instead they gave me like 2 real like meals and they just let me keep them. So I got some extra food this week. Some pollo asado. This is like with rice and everything inside of it. The birria mac and cheese. But all of them look so fire. And I'll show you guys what they look like when I microwave them and eat them later this week. But we also got some chili sesame chicken and some pesto cavatappi. And then this is one of them that they just gave us, but this is chicken on a ciabatta. So yeah, I think we're pretty good for food this week. And then I usually get meal preps for about 3-4 days of the week. And then what I'll do is I'll usually get like Chipotle or Cava or something on the other days. I'm going to end off today's vlog here. I'm just going to close it out because I think we have a lot of footage that we've gotten today. And this vlog is going to end up being a little bit longer. I'm trying to find like the cadence of, or the length of every of these Vlogmas episodes. I feel like, you know, 15 minutes is a good sweet spot. But like 10 to 20 is really where I want to keep it. I think anything longer is just gonna be too long. But who knows, you know? If you guys like the more chill ones where I kind of, you know, talk a little bit more and they're a little bit longer, let me know down below because I could cut out less. But usually if any talking scene gets to about like 2 to 3 minutes, I try to cut it down because then it becomes a little bit too long. But again, I know some people enjoy the longer talking scenes. I know some don't. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching today's Vlogmas. I'm gonna go edit. It's only 4:30 p.m. right now, but in about an hour, I have 3 back-to-back calls. Then at 7 p.m. tonight, I have to go head up to see my client, and they're about like 40 minutes away from here. And then I still gotta edit the vlog that you would have seen yesterday. So I need to just lock in, do some work, and there's not much else going on tonight. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to day number 3. Is this 3? 1, 2, 3. Yes, 3.
But either way, you're still invited, and I can't even love you. Swear these days, all you say